Hello, welcome to Premier Football Chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, I'm just going to drop a preview of the big game that takes place at 5:30 on Saturday between Tottenham Hotspurs and Liverpool. So yeah, this one takes place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So both teams going into this game are unbeaten and it's second versus fourth. So yeah, it should be a really good game. So yeah, Liverpool are second in the league. They've played 6, won 5, drawn 1. So yeah, they drew one game and that was on the opening game of the season against Chelsea. And Tottenham have played 6, won 4, drawn 2. So yeah, their 2 draws came against Brentford in the opening game of the season. And also they drew against Arsenal in the North London derby. So this should be a cracking game, to be honest. Yeah, should be quite a few goals as well because Tottenham, they've scored 2 goals in every game so far this season at least. So yeah, if they do this again, it'll be 7 in a row. And yeah, Liverpool, they came from behind in their last game against West Ham at home and yeah, won 3-1. And they look to be clicking a bit more now, Liverpool. I said at the start of the season that Darwin Núñez needs a big season. And I said, I'm not going to listen to the social media talk of Darwin Núñez being a big flop and stuff like that, because in a video I did earlier, I said Darwin Núñez is getting chances and he's always around and something's always happening, even when he wasn't at his best last season. And now that he's settled in and he's developed more of a partnership with the likes of Mo Salah, Luis Diaz is back now as well. I felt like this season would be a big season for him, and you saw that against Newcastle away when they were down to 10 men. He stood up with his chest out, scored 2 goals, and then yeah, he scored last week as well against West Ham. So yeah, it's been a good start to the season for him and Liverpool as a whole. So yeah, in terms of Tottenham, they've done really well as well. They lost Harry Kane obviously to Bayern Munich, so people were wondering how they'd cope without him. But Son's took to the mantle as well, so he's done really well in that respect. And yeah, he played well against Arsenal, scored 2 goals, came off. He was a bit tired towards the end. So yeah, it should be a cracking game. For me though, I feel like this game's going to be won in midfield. So I also dropped a video saying, can Jurgen Klopp rebuild a team? So yeah, and he looks to have done that so far. It's early days, but they've done really well. He's brought in Szoboszlai. I didn't know much about him till last season. Someone recommended me to buy him on FIFA, and I did, and he's like, yeah, it was really good. So yeah, he's done well so far for Liverpool. And McAllister as well from Brighton. So yeah, Alexis McAllister's done really well, and yeah, they've both got a lot of energy. He's a World Cup winner as well, McAllister. And yeah, they seem to be linking well with the front three of Liverpool. Also, on the other hand, we've got Tottenham Hotspur. They've also boosted their midfield. They've got the likes of Basuma, who's back in the fold now. He was at Tottenham last season as well, but he wasn't getting many games under the likes of Conte. So yeah, he's getting games and minutes now under Postecoglou, and he's doing really well. I thought he was outstanding against Arsenal. He had so much energy and drive, and yeah, he's so box to box as well. He can do it all, to be honest, and he's had a really good start to the season. And also you got the likes of Maddison, and yeah, he's been a brilliant signing as well. Absolute bargain by the looks of it. So yeah, he picked up a knock in the North London derby, but I think he'll be okay for this game. And yeah, he was really good as well. It's just been a breath of fresh air to watch, and yeah, really good player as well. The way he just dropped Saka, sold him a dream, and then yeah, got the assist, and then yeah, he managed to rob Jorginho off the ball, and yeah, had the calmness to play in Son. And yeah, so it'll be a good midfield battle for me. I think that's where the game's going to be won and lost. In terms of team news, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he looks to be returning from a hamstring injury. And on the other side of Tottenham, you've got Brennan Johnson, who's picked up a hamstring injury. For me, I was just looking at the players who are out at the minute. There's quite a few, isn't there? So there's De Bruyne's out. You've got Chilwell out for Chelsea, who's picked up a hamstring injury. Lisandro Martinez. So yeah, there's quite a few players that are picking up knocks now, and it's still quite early on in the season, but I'm wondering if it's because of the World Cup as well. They didn't really have much of a break, but it looks to be that could be one of the reasons why players are picking up injuries as well. So yeah, they're playing a lot of games as well, season in, season out. So for me, what does a win mean for both teams? So Liverpool, they haven't lost a league game for quite a long time. I think they're on the longest unbeaten run. I think it's 17 league games since the last loss, and that's quite a surprise when I was reading up about that as well. So yeah, they've gone about their business very quietly, and they just seem to be picking up results after results. They're only 2 points behind Man City, who have won all their games. And if they were to win this game, then that puts them in a really good position to challenge for the title. I dropped a poll saying, who do you think is going to be closest to Man City out of Liverpool and Arsenal? And if you think about it, if Liverpool were to win this game, then they've already gone to Chelsea and got a result. They've gone to Newcastle, got a win with 10 men as well. And they will have gone to Tottenham and got a win if they were to win on Saturday. And those are 3 difficult away grounds. I know Chelsea are at it at the moment, but it's still a difficult place. It's not the easiest places to go to get a result. And those are 3 big teams away from home. And you look at their home record over the last few years, excluding the lockdown as well, it's been outstanding. Even when they weren't at their best at the start of last season, they only lost 1 game in the whole of last season at home against Leeds United. So yeah, they're going about their business really quietly, doing really well as well under the radar. So if they were to get a win here, you'd fancy them to push on and challenge Man City, I reckon, because they're the ones who have been challenging Man City the most over the last 5 or 6 years as well. And if you look at, they're in Europa, whereas the likes of Arsenal are in Champions League. So when you're in Europa, you can mix it up and rotate in those group stages and still top your group, and you probably won't need to put out your strongest team until you get to the latter stages of the knockout rounds of the Europa League. So yeah, they'll be in a really strong position if they were to win then. And obviously they've got a good home record over the last few years, and you can't see that changing as well. And Tottenham, on the other hand, if they were to get the win, then yeah, you start thinking about them challenging for top 4 as well, because they'll have had a few big fixtures out of the way early on as well. So they'll have played Man United, Arsenal and Liverpool, and they would have gone unbeaten if they were to get the win. And it's a team that they've not beaten at home for a long time in Liverpool. So they haven't even beat Liverpool at this new stadium that they've got. So the last time they beat Liverpool was 2017 at home, and that was a 4-1 win, and they were outstanding that day. Harry Kane was really good. So yeah, if they were to win, you'd think that they could challenge for top 4. They've not got games in midweek as well, so they can keep it fresh as well, because they got knocked out of the Carabao Cup and they obviously didn't make Europe. So yeah, if they were to win as well, it'd be a really good confidence booster for them. But yeah, going into this game, a few little stats here. So if Salah if Salah assists, it'd be 6th consecutive away assist in the Premier League, which would be really good for him. And yeah, Tottenham will be looking to get their win against Liverpool for the first time at home in their new stadium. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. Liverpool need to improve on their record in London as well. Over the last few visits to London, they've won 4, drawn 7 and lost 3. So they need to improve on that if they are to challenge Man City. So yeah, let me know what you think as well. How do you think this game's going to go between these 2 unbeaten sides? I'm predicting Tottenham Hotspur 1, Liverpool 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.